Traveling is a necessity. Most people they see traveling being in a different country as something you do for pleasure, something you do like once a year or maybe once every few years. But for me, it's a necessity, and let me tell you why. Every place, including the country I've been born in, is a certain frequency. It's a certain culture. It's a certain version of you. Okay. And every time you are in a certain country, you attune your energy to a certain version of you. And that certain version of you has certain thoughts, certain actions, and certain results. Okay. For me, I'm born in the Netherlands. And when I'm in the Netherlands, it has pros and cons. One of the biggest cons is that it's, not really a happy place. Most of the year it's cold, so you are in a low energy. You're really focused on just you know um, negative stuff because people are so programmed by the television and not in control of their habits and their focus. So you are constantly in a negative energy, and one of the pros is people are direct, open-minded, and not really open-minded, but they are very direct in their thinking. So you know where you stand, and you know way more open in substances. So it allowed me to create more awareness about the things that expand my mind, and allowed me to evolve on an internal level. Okay. um, but it once you are past the point where you've lived there for a while, there are no pros anymore. Okay. So for me, I will be in the Netherlands only a few months, like one or two, and then meeting family, meeting certain people, but then I need to move to a different country again because I will get stuck in habits that are not moving me forward in life, because I will not be a happy version of myself, and I will gravitate towards short highs, short pleasures, and being in nature and disconnecting myself because I am not the best version of myself when I'm in the Netherlands. But now I'm in Spain, and Spain is one of my happy places. People are nice, temperature is good, the culture it's way more open, way more connected. People are way more happy. Quality of life is way better. Um, it's a happy place for me, Spain. I feel comfortable. It's safe. I like the culture. There's respect in this culture, way more respect than there is in the Netherlands. Um, of course, it's not always perfect, but on so many aspects, it's way better, especially the sun and stuff. And I notice when I'm in Spain, my habits, my actions, they become better on an entrepreneurial level because I can just focus on work and the stuff I need to do while being happy. And when I'm doing that in the Netherlands, I keep on doing that and then I don't feel happy anymore, and then I need to focus on stuff that create dopamine. So you get into this loop. And yeah, when I'm in Asia, for example, it's a totally other level of myself, or on the Canaries or Madeira or whatever, Portugal. Like every country has a different version of yourself. And if you want to move forward in life, you have to move forward in different frequencies because you can only move forward with different actions. So you have to attune to different versions of yourself, taking different actions, fail, learn, and keep on implementing the things that have been working. If you are always in the same location, you are always in a similar frequency. Your frequency only changes by mixing with different people. Okay, but you are stuck in a certain perspective, and some people make that work, but for me, it's impossible. I'm a really fluid being, and I need to be and experience different versions of myself to evolve. I would never be capable of making these videos or saying this stuff if I wouldn't be living in different countries for the last years. It's just, you know, part of my evolution. Life is about evolving, becoming the best version of yourself. And how do you become the best version of yourself? By absorbing the right information, absorbing the right energy of different people, entrepreneurs, or people who are in certain aspects of life doing well, and then implementing it. How do you do that? By changing location so you can mix with different kinds of people, disconnecting from your current friend group, disconnecting from your current work, because that's a frequency that keeps on holding you in a certain version of yourself. In that energy, people are projecting their image of you onto you, so you stay in that frequency, and therefore you keep having the same thoughts, keep having the same actions, and therefore you're not moving up in life. You're stuck in the same company for a very long time now. You're stuck in the same school system for a very long time now. And then in the back of your mind, you think, yeah, but my study is 4 years and therefore I have to stay here. No, it's a trick on your mind. It's a trick on your mind. Okay, it's just to keep you used to being in the same frequency. It's keep it is to keep you stuck in the in just adapting to the vibration of the environment. Time is not real, it's a human creation. In reality, you should be capable of deciding the amount of time you need to complete a study. It should not, the environment should not control the time frame of you being capable of mastering a certain set of information. It's just set up in such a way that you do not control your location, that you accept that the environment controls you and that you cannot leave. You are a slave. You're stuck in the slave frequency because you are stuck to a certain time frame of being there. And that's because you have never been capable of creating awareness outside of that energy. Okay, you've never been capable of creating a self image outside of that frequency. So you are stuck in that energy. Okay, so you have to travel, live in different cultures, see things from different perspectives. I am very minimalistic, and I would never be capable of being minimalistic if I would always have been living in the Netherlands, because most people, they base their value on external stuff. And once you live in Asia, for example, people don't value uh, people with a lot of external stuff that much. Okay, of course, there's still, everyone still has an ego in every culture, and it has a certain value, but in other cultures it's way less valuable and connected to your worth as a human than, in other cultures. If you live in a van in the Netherlands, you are actually someone that's not really interesting. You're, because you should have a house, you should have all that stuff. So you are probably doing less well in life. But if you are in Spain, for example, and you have a van, it's actually amazing because you can be everywhere. You're location independent. You can always sleep at the beach, and you have all these benefits. Um, and for me, not being so connected with my own culture anymore, I can just, I don't consider myself as just Dutch or in the Netherlands. I just, when it gets cold in the Netherlands, I drive to a warmer country and then I live happy, and I don't care about anyone's perspective on me. I'm just living my life, being free. And I love my life. I'm very grateful for this life because now it's getting very cold in the Netherlands and I'm in a warm country. I'm living life to the fullest. After this, making this video, I'm gonna jump in the sea, and that's my shower, and I'm gonna lay on the beach. And other people are stuck in traffic in the Netherlands, going to a job they dislike, um, because they have to pay rent. And yeah, that's the difference between, people who are always stuck in the same energy, creating their perspective from that frequency, getting stuck in those habits and actions, or working yourself to a situation where you can live wherever you want to live, and generate income from wherever you want to generate it, so you have reality, so you have freedom to choose where you want to be into in this reality. That's the power. That's the power of traveling and evolving in different countries. So yeah, if that feels like something you want to experience and not wait until you are very old until you can go to a different country, then I would really recommend click the link below. Everything you need to, yeah, be free and live wherever you want in different countries. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.